Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Chris Gault here, Healthy Living with Chris Gault. I'm also the author of My Journey to the Fountain of Youth. There's a lot of great tips on how to look and feel as young as possible, and you can get that book on Amazon. So today I'm going to talk about ZIX, and the reason why is because I've gotten some comments on some of my hair growth videos, and some of you have asked about ZIX or ZIX and what it's all about and how it works. And so I'm going to tell you about that right now. Alright, so ZIX, what it does is it actually reduces DHT, dihydrogen testosterone, which is actually an inhibitor of having hair growth. It actually reduces the follicles of your hair by causing calcium to grow in your hair. And usually I would do massages to help beat that up. I've been on the road for 2.5 months if you looked at my vlogs, and I'm still not my permanent residence, so I kind of neglected my hair, and you can kind of see that it's gotten thinner, and so now I need to get back on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the ZIX out and see how it goes so you can see my progress as I go. And I'm just going to show you what the ingredients are. So the first thing I'm going to put in here is, and I actually have a bottle here that I'm going to use, and actually I'm going to double the dose so that I get a little extra because I really need to get on this. And so I'm going to use distilled water. So this is not just any other water. You can't just buy this. You can buy it at a drugstore, but it's not like water that you would drink necessarily. This is distilled water. So make sure you get distilled water. It's pretty cheap. And I'm just going to rinse out this cup here, because this is where I'm going to put my stuff in. This is where I'm going to make my concoction. And so what I need to put in is, since I'm going to double this, I need to put in 90 milliliters of distilled water. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I have a little measuring thing on here so it knows what 90 milliliters is. So I've got 90 milliliters of distilled water in here. I need 30, because I'm going to double the dose again, I need 30 milliliters of ethyl rubbing alcohol. So not isopropyl alcohol, but ethyl rubbing alcohol. And what that does is it helps, all the other stuff that I'm going to put in here, it helps to have it absorb through the skin. So that's why we have the alcohol. It may cause a little bit of drying out, but what you get for it is going to be much better than just the drying out parts, because it is going to help this absorb into your scalp, which is what you need it to do. So I'm going to put in 30. Okay. So far that looks good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some zinc. Now I just got zinc at the store. This is 50 milliliters. I need to put in, because I'm doubling the dose, I need to put in 300 milliliters. So I have the pills over here. You can see the capsules right there. And so I'm going to crush these up. I'm also going to put in 200 milligrams of, this is B6. So you can see that. Whoops, I dropped one, so I'm not going to use that one because I don't want it to be dirty. And you can see the B6 is right there. So I'm going to put in 2 of those. And then I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to put in, so some of these call for this, some of them don't, but I'm going to put in a little bit of saw palmetto in here because it's really good for the hair. So I'm going to put a little bit of saw palmetto in. So this would be 900 milligrams of saw palmetto. This one I don't have to crush because it's just a powder form inside the capsule. So I'm just opening up the capsule and dumping it in. And now I'm going to crush this up. And I have a little thing to crush it with. And you want to make this really a fine powder. So you really want to crush it good. So I'm really smashing it up here. I'm going to show you that in a minute. my other crusher is unfortunately packed away in my storage facility. So until I get my my permanent residence, I'm not going to have 100% of all my stuff ready. So again, this is my take on ZIX 2. There's some other recipes out there that you might want to look at, and I would just say, just experiment with it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this for a few weeks, see what happens. I'm still going to do the massages. I'm still going to do derma rolling and inversion method, which I can really start to do again. I was on the road. It was very, very difficult. I was out a lot. I was in a different place just about every day. It was very hard to really take care of my hair, but it's back time to do that. And you can see now that looks pretty crushed up. And so I'm just going to put that in the bottle here. And I'm going to shake that up. Now, if you really want to do it the right way, what you do is you get an eyedropper that gives you like 1 milliliter, and you can put 1 milliliter on your hair every twice a day, so once in the morning and once at night. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to just squirt a little bit about. I'm just going to put in that's about a milliliter, and I'm just going to rub it into my scalp like I'm doing right now. And I can smell the ethyl alcohol, so I'm not going to get it in my eyes. But what I want to do is make sure that I get it all over the scalp and really rub it in, and that way I will get the benefit from it. And what I want to say again is that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I don't know complete medical stuff. I'm not certified, so I just want to say that this is an experiment. I'm going to try this out. There's a lot of people who swear by it, and so what I would do is I would say, as far as I know, all these are very natural ingredients. You could take these vitamins, and they're actually good for you. So they're not going to hurt you in any way. The only thing that could hurt you probably is getting the alcohol in your eyes. So I would just recommend, make sure you don't get it in your eyes. But give it a try, see what happens. It may or may not work for you. Some things work for some people, some things don't work for some people. So, give it a try is all I would say, and hopefully you'll see your hair grow back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another video about a month from now to show you what my experience is with this. So, and the other thing I want to say is make sure you put this in the refrigerator, and that way it keeps. You want to make sure that you got it in good shape, so you don't want it to go bad on you. So all these ingredients again can be purchased at a drugstore. It's not really difficult to find it, and I would say again, you give it a try. It doesn't cost that much, and see what happens. And I will see you in the next video, so stay tuned. If you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button, and also please subscribe and click on the notification button to get all this great content that's coming up every week. Thank you.